Surface area of a cuboid and a cube. Surface area is this area, total area. If you want to wrap something on this, it's a surface area because we are talking about the surface. So just consider one sheet of paper, just pile it up, and when you pile it up, you make some solid like this, and this is your nothing but a cuboid. The cuboid has what? Cuboid has this surface, a top surface. So you have various surfaces. You can call it as a, say, side one, top one, lower one, below one, like this. So when we open this, means this figure, when we open this, we can open it like this, and if we consider the top one also, it opens like this. Okay, just assume that we are opening that box. So ultimately what we are doing here is this. If this is the length from here to here, this is the length. Let me take one face. So this is the length, this is the breadth, and this is the height. If I can open the box like this, so this is the height. So L, B, and this also will be L, this will be H, because these are all height of the box if I open it. So when we consider this length and breadth and the surfaces, this is number 1, number 2, all these surfaces we name 3, 4, 5, 6, and now let us take one by one and try to find out the area. So what is the area of 6th one? B into H. What is the area of 4th? B into L. 3rd, H into L. 2nd, B into L. 1st, H into L. And this 5th one, B into H. Let us add them. We are adding the area of all the rectangles. These essentially 6 faces are there. So 6 faces of a cube, we are adding the area, and we know how we found the area. So when we add this will be equal to 2 LB plus BHL plus HL. Length into breadth plus breadth into a height plus height into length, twice of this. This is the surface area of the cube. So if you have a cuboid, this is actually a cuboid, cube. I'll tell you how this cuboid and cube are related very nearly. So if we have a cuboid and length, breadth, and height are 15, 10, and 20, then we can just find out the surface area using 2 into LB, that is length into breadth, plus breadth into height, plus height into the length, and you can just put in, and this will be 1300 centimeters square. So it will be in the square units. Now if you say that I have a cube, that means you are talking about L equal to B equal to H. Let us say it as A. So all the sides are A. Now 2LB plus BH plus HL, in each of the places we can replace by A. This 2A square, A square, so this becomes 3A square, 3 square into 2 becomes 6A square. So surface area of the cube becomes 6A square, right? Now if you have this is the total surface area. Please understand, we are talking about the total surface area. Now if you are only interested in the lateral surface area, what is the lateral surface area? Lateral surface area, because 6 face makes a cuboid. When we have only 4 faces, we are ignoring the top and bottom. We are just talking about the lateral one. I hope you got the idea. We are talking about only this one. We are ignoring these two. So this is called the lateral surface area, and this will be equal to 2 into LH plus 2 into BH, that is 2L plus B into H, and if you replace L, B, and H by A, you get 4A square in terms of cube. So total surface area is total 6 faces you take. In lateral surface you take 4 surfaces. So now here Mary wants to decorate her Christmas tree. She wants to place the tree on a wooden box covered with a colored paper with picture of Santa, this one, clause on it. She must know the exact quantity of paper to buy for this purpose. If the box has length, breadth, and height LBH as the given value 80, 40, and 20, and how many square sheets of paper of size 40 centimeter would she require? Okay, so first of all, since Mary wants to place the paper on the outer surface, we need to go for the surface area. This is being given the question, surface area, that is we want the surface area of the cuboid, and the dimensions are given, that is 80, 40, height are the 20 is the height, length, breadth, and height. So you can just put in the surface area of the box 2 LB plus BH plus HL. Put the values, you get 11200. This is centimeter square. Now Area of each sheet of paper is 40 into 40. One side is 40, so 40 into 40, that is 40 centimeters, 40 into 40 centimeters square. Now you have to divide the surface area of the box divided by so each sheet of the paper, area of each sheet of the paper. So 11200 divided by 1600, you just divide, you get 7. So you would require 7 sheets. Now we have another example. Hamid has built a cubical water tank with lid of his house with each outer edge 1.5 meter long. He gets the outer surface of the tank excluding the base. So excluding the base, this you have to be careful about. Covered with square tiles of size 25 centimeter. How much he would spend for the tiles if the cost of the tiles is 360 per dozen, right? So since Hamid is getting 5 out of 6, it is leaving excluding the bases. So he is getting 5 outer faces of the tank covered with the tiles. So he would need to know the surface area of the tank. So how to know that this? To decide the number of tiles required. Now edge of cubical tank is given. This is 1.5 centimeter long. Let us change it into centimeter because this side is given in 25 centimeters. So 1.5 centimeter, just multiply it by 100, you get 150 centimeter. Now what is the surface area of the tank? For one face it will be A into A, that is 150 A into A, 150 into 150, right? A into A. Now we have 5 because 1 has to be excluded. So 5 into 150 into 150 is the surface area of the tank. And area of each square tile is 25 into 25 because again it is a square, so 25 centimeters square. Now when we divide these two, means we divide 5 into 150 into 150 divided by 25 into 25, we get 180. So the number of tiles required will be surface area of the tank divided by area of each tile. When we divide, we get 180. This is the number of tiles being required. And cost of 1 dozen tile will be equal to cost of 12 tiles. That is, we know that it is 360 divided by 12 because 360 is the cost of 1 dozen. So 360 divided by 12, that is cost of 1 tile. And when we have 180 tiles, multiply 180 by 30, you get 5400.